What's up, everybody? It's Goose. I'm getting ready to move the ducks to a new pen. I just set this poultry net up. I got one 164-foot roll of poultry net set up, which I got it open on this side to run them in. I already got them some grain in here, which I let them run out of food yesterday, so they'd be nice and hungry and actually follow me, go where I need them. Main thing with them, these little pens I set up, part of the reason of where I put them, I got the chickens over there now. The chickens had all the birds in here, and then I put them over there, and then I separated the ducks and the chickens because the ducks were getting too big and they go through some water. Now the chickens are over there. So yeah, with these little pens, you got to make sure they have some shade. You know, it's summertime, 90 plus degrees out here, so that's the main thing when I set these little pens up, is just make sure they're going to have shade all day. That's another thing. You need to look at it, you know, morning and afternoon, make sure they got a good shade tree. And I got them under these pear trees. They're all getting real ripe and starting to fall. I don't really care for pears. My buddy's tried them. He hasn't had a very good one yet. He's saying they're kind of tart, I guess. So I got them in here to clean up these pears because something might as well eat them. I left this side closed so I know where to close the net back to, because if you open both sides, you got to just redo your whole middle and pull it tight. If you've worked with it, you know what I'm talking about. I opened 2 posts on this side, gave me a nice wide gate, which there's a little gap here between this and my other net fence. But when I walk them through here, I'll just walk them wide. I got some feed right here for them to follow. I'll walk them wide, and I'll try to get them over here instead of here, because if I get them inside this, they'll walk in. If I get them on this fence line, they'll just walk in. But if they get in this gap, I don't know what they'll do. They got a mind of their own. So anyway, I just got to make sure to keep them over here, and it should go smoothly. I'm gonna go show you where they're at. And we'll move them. All right, here's the ducks. I got them in my front yard. I put them up here to clean up my garden, which they destroyed my onions, which they weren't doing very well anyway. I think I put too thick of a layer of mulch on that, so nothing did real good this year. But they destroyed it, and they like laying on it in the morning because I guess it's warm because all the mulch. They put a lot of manure down for me, so should be a good garden for me next year. So I put them up here to help out with the garden. Also, really the main reason I put them here is because all these ducks are for sale. And it's easier just to have the animals that I have for sale up front and sit in the back. A lot of the times the birds are in my backfield, back by the pond, and then I gotta walk people back there, and there's 2 gates and dogs everywhere, and you know, I don't mind talking to people and showing people through, but when I walk them back there every time, I end up showing people all kinds of stuff and kind of giving them a little mini tour, and sometimes it takes an hour to sell one duck for $20. So I just put them up here this year because it's just easier. My driveway's right here. They pull up here and they step out, look at them, pick them out, we load them up, and that's that. A lot easier than going through all the gates and the tall grass and the dogs and talking about goats and all that. So that's why I put them up here. I just to keep it easy. It was going to be real easy to sell them from here and ship them out. The bad news is that it didn't work out for me. I haven't sold any duck shit, which these ducks usually sell for meat. People eat them. So most of the time I don't sell very many of them when they're young. I didn't sell any of them this year while they was young. I wasn't worried about it. I post them on Craigslist, and I got them on LSN now too. But I'm hoping that's what it is. And I need to call somebody back. I was working yesterday. I didn't get to call him back. I worked till it got dark. And it's not real early anymore. I can call him. So I just haven't sold any, but they're getting big, so they should sell soon, I'm hoping. But watch out, guys. Come on, let me in. They put down a lot of manure, so I need to move them. I should have moved them about a week ago, but I was just hoping I'd sell them before then, because it probably takes me about an hour total to move them. It took me 22 minutes to put that net fence, or take that net fence down and put it up. And I gotta move their water and fill up their other water troughs. I already moved the other water troughs over there. So yeah, I should have moved them because it's a lot of manure over there, but the grass should come back fine. It's not so bad over here. The thing is, they lay over there all the time. I mean, it's perfect over here. I haven't had to mow. I mowed right before I put them in here. We can look at the line. You can see how much they've controlled it. I mowed all of this at the same time, but there's been 41 ducks in here, so there's no grass. But yeah, anyway, there's just too much manure over here. It's starting to stink, and it's in my front yard. I'm not trying to have a stinking farm. I'm trying to have a pretty farm. So anyway, let's move these ducks. Feel anything like goats, if I just get the main group, everybody else will follow, right? Come on, guys. Uh-oh. Almost forgot, we gotta get wide. See, they was about to run down that fence line. Chase them. Oh no, I'm losing them. I'm losing them. Come eat, guys. There we go. Alright, come on. We gotta get wider. Wasn't thinking for a minute. We about missed our mark. Come on, ducks. Come on. Y'all gonna be happy out here. Fresh grass and bugs everywhere. All right, that couldn't have went much better. Cool. It's nice when it works out how you plan. It helps when you hold the food. Last time I moved them, I didn't hold the food, and they did not want to follow me. I'm pretty sure I used the net to round them up. All of them just left that for this for some reason. And same feed came out of the same container. Y'all are goofy, man. Alright, I gotta close this up before they get out. Alright, everybody's in the new pen. Eating grain. Drinking fresh water. I've been using these water troughs for a few months now. I seen online somewhere somebody just took a water trough and just put like a piece of fence over the top. You can probably see over here better. So these are dog kennel dividers. Every time I buy a dog kennel, I just keep that thinking I might need it. And I had like 4 of them stacked up, and finally they came in handy. But I just drilled some holes through here and zip tied it. But it keeps them from getting in there, because if they can get in there, they just destroy it, and all of them jump in there and knock all the water out. So this keeps them from running out of water, which technically they don't need a pool or a pond. Like, they don't necessarily need to be able to swim. They definitely prefer to swim because they are ducks. But really they just need water to clean their nose out. See what they're doing? They just got done eating grain, and now they're over here. I don't know if you can see right there. They just got done eating grain, and now they're over here cleaning their nose and their mouth out. So if I could, I would just give them nipple drinkers to keep their water clean, but that doesn't work because they have to have water to clean their nose out. Which I do give them one open one so they can get in here and swim, which they'll destroy this today and it'll be empty, but they'll still have water to drink because these, and this is just a bigger one with the same setup. Any kind of, you don't want real flexible fence, but thicker wire will work. But I've been happy with it, because if you just give them these, if they just had 3 of these out here, you'd have to keep a close eye on it, because they'll knock all the water out here, and then they'll be out here with no water, even though you just gave them, 50 gallons of water. That's about what I put out here. Which they still get this dirty pretty quick. I gotta give them fresh water every other day, so they do go through the water. But anyway, that's the duck move. They're all looking good, doing good. If anybody in Murfreesboro needs some muscovy ducks, holler at me. They're eating too much. I need to get rid of some. But that's all. I'll see y'all later. Goose out.